Yo, it's DaBLackKinng. Welcome back to DaBLackKinng Plays Final Fantasy 7. Last episode, we went in there, we did the mural painting, and we talked to Sephiroth, and we fought one boss out of two. So this is going to be the round 2, the final one of this temple. And this is going to be the final finale of episode 99, the finale. As well as, well, because the 100th episode is going to consist of us doing some things, and then it'll probably be a two-parter because we're going to be going into Chapter 2, basically. This is also the finale of Chapter 1, or rather, Season 1. You might say, because for the disc 1, because we're getting ready to, I'm just going to tell you, we're getting ready to end things. Not with the entire game, mind you, because there are definitely a total of 3 discs. So yeah. Make sure you've saved at this point, because, you know, things to make sure you're completely healed up. Because I've been to it where I've done it, and yeah, not a good idea to run in there. And either one of the fights, to be really fairly honest, without being fully healed up. And whatever you do, you can do this if you want to, but do not upgrade her to her final deal. And there will be reasons I'm going to tell you when the time comes, or rather, I'm going to let the game show you. And anyway, I got to do some things off screen. I will be right back momentarily. But yeah, that's what we did last time. We did that. In this episode, we're going to continue on. But first, I have a few things I gotta do in order to prepare for it, because instead of wasting my time in battle, which, unless I take off the material, which I don't want to do, which is counterattack and cover, so, you know, I could do that, but I'm not going to. It takes long enough as it is to get our limit breaks up. And also, it would be wise to go ahead, if you haven't already, go ahead and get her up to her ultimate limit, because this is the only time you have. I mean, you know, well, it's true, we could take care of her at another time, but in order to do that, it's very frustrating. And I will show you, actually, I can show you with a file, but I'm not going to do it over the main playthrough itself, because, well, yeah, the playthrough itself has more than that one has. But either way, see you momentarily. Okay, so I enabled something that's going to allow us to only do it during battle, and I re-enabled the, you know, the save feature, as well as gaining more. See, okay, here's the thing. I unlocked a specialty with my Gil. The thing is that what it allows with it is that, even though it says that, what it actually implies is that I'm not really having infinite. And that's what it's called, though. What it implies is that it gives me a hell of a lot more than normal, because otherwise it would take forever to even grind for that. And how it works, this is how I've been doing it anyway. I go in the battle, I fight the battle, I end it, boom. It's plain and simple, right? Well, it'd be like normal, except that at the end, I'll get a hell of a lot more. And that helps out, especially against boss fights, because it's going to be tougher and tougher as you go along. And that's the reason why you want to have this unlocked. If you don't have this unlocked, that's your own business. You don't have to have it to play the game. You can just go grind if you want to, but it takes way too many mind-numbingly hours to bother to grind for gold. It's one thing when you're having to level grind for just levels, and that's fine. But getting the amount of necessary that you need, don't get me wrong, you could probably gain quite a few over the course of a period, but you won't have enough to buy everything you need right away. Well, what I get is way more than enough, which is fine. At least for the time being, I don't get no more than that, but, you know, it's just, I just find it more of a way to do things. Otherwise, I would never want to play this. Don't get me wrong, I do play it like normal the rest of the time, because I do level grind for battle, for grinding, but you also shouldn't always ever have to level grind unless you absolutely need to. And that is only per area. That's the only time you should ever have to level grind. And that's never that you have to just keep on grinding and grinding. That's another reason why I don't want to do it that way. You can do that if you want to. By all means, I won't hold it against you. I'm not going to call you scum or call you out because you went over there and you did the opposite of what I said not to do. That's just me giving you a full recommendation because the game gets too tiring and boring as it is when you have to constantly battle and battle and battle the same old monotonous enemies over and over. It doesn't matter whether they're invisible or not. All these games suck in that regard because you constantly have to go against them in order to get anywhere. And it's bad enough you got to do it that way. So why would you want to make it worse on yourself just to gain enough money? There are games that have side quests, but not every game has a side quest where you can gain money. There are side quests, I believe, in this game, but don't ask me how to get them. I'm not going to go for them. If I find them and I'm able to show them off in a bonus alternate video or something after the fact that we beat the game, then yeah, I will do it. But otherwise, I don't give a damn at this point. No offense or anything, but So yeah. Yeah. I went ahead and skipped the feature because, you can actually go around. I would go around and, you don't have to actually beat the battle. But it would be very advisable to have everybody with their limit breaks up fully if they're not already. In order to do that, you have to let the enemies attack you. So, yeah, whatever they got to do. And make sure you've got enough healing potions and ways to heal up. Okay, yeah, that's what I was talking about. You cannot bother with the time spoon thing. If you haven't already done what I did, you'll never get past her and get all the chests. You might want to, say your last goodbyes, because this is it. This is all she wrote. Luckily for us, we don't need to level grind for anything, but we do have enough stuff to survive on, so we're pretty good. We already pretty much, like in the last episode as well, we, not only did we do all that, but we also set ourselves up pretty good, I would say, so. It doesn't really matter where the enemy skills goes. Generally, people, have them in either weapons or armor, and like at the end somewhere, but I don't. And it really doesn't matter. And you might have noticed as well is that the MP has gone down a little bit for Vincent, but that's okay. You might have noticed that his HP went up because I took off some things and put back on some more HP on him. Well, that's because that's what I did. That's why it increased. And you might notice that right now that his only limit break is level 1. This guy, like I've tried to explain before, he only gets one limit per limit break. And he's one of those ones that we have to wait till the end to get his final limit break. Ares is the only unique one that actually, where you can get her limit break to the last final ultimate one in the beginning of the game, no matter where you're at. You can take your time and still kind of grind her until she's level out, and that's what I recommend you do anyway. Well, here we go, the final boss. Oh, this might sound familiar. It's warm. Uh-oh. This isn't good. You may not notice this, but this is a reference, and this is the only one time, like I tried to say before in another episode, like I was trying to tell you, this is a reference, and the only time you'll ever see an enemy like this. You might find it somewhere else, if you're able to do the PC version where you can mod or whatever, but in this game, I've not seen one, not one. Cloud behind you! Yeah, they're called wall creatures. Or basically, do that first. Some reason or another that didn't work. I'll be right back. Hang on, let me check it out. Okay, and we're back, and you might notice something different that I actually colored the background. Rather, it's yeah, it's been something I've been wanting to do, but it doesn't really matter if you do or don't mess with the colors because it doesn't really affect anything. There is something else I need to do that I should have done a long time ago. Let's see. You know what? Let's give you to Vincent for gravity. And I'm going to give well, it doesn't look like we're going to get sense done. What the hell? What was the other sense at? I don't get it. I thought I'd put it on, but I didn't. Don't tell me I put it on him twice. I did. That was stupid. Okay. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give up a HP plus here. Because every one of his summons actually increases his HP more. I hate to give up Shiva, but here we go. Okay. You're joking, right? So, you know, triangle actually brings up the menu, just in case you want to know. Thing is, though, is that I don't know what to give him. So we don't have anything to give him any more slots. Unless I exchange the Indicelt, but then that would leave Cloud without Indicelt because I don't want to give anything to her. Okay, so now we should have, let's see here. Nope. Yeah, since. I'm not going to use Shiva in this battle. Alright. I'll meet you in the battle. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back again. And yeah, those doggone cheat codes do not work, so don't bother using them. Come on, man. Damn it. I hate when this thing does that crap. I want to scan the enemy. I'll be right back. Okay, so like I was saying, do not use the cheat codes to have, not cheat code, but the unlock code. Actually, it is a cheat code, but, you know, so I was going to skip the battles, but I would definitely go ahead and make sure that everybody's full on limit breaks for each battle, because limit breaks come more in handy, you know, to be fully lit for every boss fight, but, you know, whatever. So, let's see. Demon's Gate. It's actually a wall, but, you know, demon wall. I thought it was called demon wall. And there we go, our first summoning of Bahamut. That sounds so weird. I really noticed that before. And by the way, Bahamut is always not blockable. Ooh, level 45. And walls, the more you attack them or not attack them, doesn't matter. They always seem to come forward. But anyway, let's do this. Go ahead and summon him out. Do a little bit of damage, and then we'll most likely summon out the Galleon Beast. That sucked royally. Nothing to steal. Now we'll summon out the Galleon Beast. Which, by the way, we'll have no control over that, so... That sucked, but okay. You can have material on her if you want to. I won't blame you, but I wouldn't do that because a certain event's going to happen to her. So let's just get rid of this fight. Yeah! Take that! Of course that sucked, but oh well. I'll take it. Climb hazard. This should finish you. Probably should have changed limit breaks at this point, but oh well. Oh, damn, that really killed it for sure. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what we wanted. Dun, dun. Alright. Ice leveled up finally. Gigas Armlet. I don't know what that does, but we'll check it out. Probably going to be in the next episode. I can't catch me Lucky Charms cereal. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's me. It's me, okay, Seth. Instead of Mario, anyway. I'll handle the rest. Well, everyone, take care of yourselves. Kate Seth. Okay, I see us. Come on, Cloud, say something. What do you want me to say? I'm not good at this. I mean, I understand. I feel the same too. Look at her, how she moves her hand like that. Who the hell does that anyway? Why don't you read our fortunes? Uh-oh. Really? Again? Sorry, that's a lot. I haven't done it in a while. One in a while, have I? I'm so excited, right or wrong. I'm still the same old bee. I can't get rid like a time cereal. Now, what should I predict? Question mark. Let's see. How compatible are Cloud and I? That'll cost you exactly one date. In case of all the luck times. Here I go. What do you mean one date? She won't do mail. Never mind. Oh, this isn't good. I can't say it. Poor Tifa. Oh. No, tell me. I promise I won't get mad. Is that so? Then I'll tell you. Looks good. You are perfect for each other. Aries' Star and Cloud Star. They show a great future. Cloud, I'll be your matchmaker. Preacher, I'll do whatever you want. Do whatever you want to me, too. Huh? Just call me when it all happens. Aww. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you something now before this video ends. Ultimately, Tifa is going to be Cloud's girlfriend. Ultimately, in the end, that's how they wanted things. So that's about as far as I'm going to spoil it for you. I did not know that either. Not that it matters, because it doesn't change anything. Thank you for believing in me. I know that I was a spy. This is the final farewell. Oh, poor Kate Seth. Be strong, Kate says. Oh. She told me to be strong. I feel so happy. Oh. Ow. By the way, they never showed on the stuffed body never comes back, so don't ask me why. And that's more on that later. What happened? I mean, the big body was right there. I'll let admit should have spoiled that for you. I can still move. I can still move more. Oh, poor guy. Almost makes you feel sad, but not really, because guess what's gonna happen? You'll never guess. Remember that clue I left you? Well, pay attention real close. This must be it. I can't catch me Lucky Charms cereal. The ancient sword did a great job making this. Woohoo! Yippee! Anyway. I can protect the planet too. I'm kinda embarrassed. There's plenty of stuffed toys like my body around common, but there's only one me! Explanation point. Aw, poor guy. Don't forget to me, even if another case comes along. Oh, another clue. Goodbye then. I guess I'm off to save the planet. Aww. And, oh! Well, like I said, say your final goodbyes, because this is it. Bye-bye, Temple. We'll see you never again unless we start over the game. Because we'll never be seeing it again. Unfortunately, sad but true. So here comes unfortunate entities. That's the dark material. I will not say it that way. You can forget that. Kiss my butt. I'm not saying it like that. Second. I'll be looking around here. And of course, I have no control over this, so you know. I will here in a little bit, but not much. As long as we have this, Sephiroth won't be able to use me anywhere. Got key item, dark material. Uh-oh. Can you guys use it? Nope. We can't use it right now. You need great special power to use it. You mean lots of special energy? That's right. One person's power alone won't do it. Some are special. But there's plenty of the planet's energy. Oh yeah, the Promised Land. The Promised Land. By the way, something's coming up that's going to happen twice, so look out. The only difference is that, well, not much, but, you know, you'll see. No, but Sephiroth is different. He's not an ancient. He shouldn't be able to find the Promised Land, then. Ah, but I have. I'm far superior to the ancient ones. I became a traveler of the live stream and gained knowledge and wisdom of the ancients. Oh, another clue. I also gained the knowledge and wisdom of those after the extinction of the ancients. And soon, I will create the future. I won't let you do it. The future is not only yours. Poor Sephiroth. Like, I really feel bad for the dude. I really do. It's not right the way they portrayed him as the bad guy. Ha ha ha. I wonder. Wake up. Another clue. Shut up. The noise. Well, this is what I mean. So this is what we have. There you go. Good. There, Cloud. Good boy. He's not a dog. No, Cloud. No. Don't be afraid. No. Don't be And this little hint, this avatar is actually a hint to something else later on. It's just like as well at the beginning. I forgot to mention that. Don't be afraid. There's nothing we can do anyway. Gave the dark material to Sephiroth. Yeah, that's gonna happen twice. Well done. Well, at last we won't meet ever again. Or possibly we will. Who knows? Cloud, are you alright? I gave the dark material to Sephiroth. What did I do? Tell me. Ares. Cloud, be strong, okay? Urgh! What have I done? Cloud, you haven't done anything. It's not your fault. Why did you push him over like that? I didn't remember ever seeing that part before. And guess who's back? Yep. Oops. Looks like I came in at a better time. I'm Kate Seth number 2. Right. Pleased to meet you all. Like I said, that was a clue about him. Cloud. Everything is white. What did I do? I don't remember anything. What do you mean, white? My memory. Since when? Question mark. If everything's a dream, don't wake me. Okay, so this is where we're going to end it now. In the next episode, we'll find out what that C means to our final true conclusion of episode 99, leading into episode 100. Because that will be where we end it all and we go to our final destination. Until then, this has been the Black King Plays Final Fantasy 7. Bye-bye.